Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Jeff at Lockdown Security, www.lockdownsecurity.ca. And today's video is in regards to a question we received on one of our other videos regarding what is the difference between a Compustar FT-ELOCK relay and their new FTI-SPTS-U. Now, I just dropped my business card there that I was using for promotional purposes, so disregard that. What I have here in front of our nice Lockdown Security logo is an FT alarmment kit, which includes the FT-ELOCK relay, which is this guy right here. And then I have the FTI-SPTS-CH, which is the Dodge Chrysler Jeep specific anti-theft harness. And then I have the FTI-SPTS-U, which is what we were being asked the question on. What is the difference between them? Now, for some of you who know relays, you will notice that the FT-ELOCK relay is basically a fancy name for a standard automotive relay. This is used in applications where you want to do what's known as a starter kill. You could do a fuel pump kill. You could do an ignition kill. Basically what it is, it's an interrupt relay. And for those of you who don't know what a relay is, the simple explanation is it's a switch that is electrically triggered. So when it receives an input signal, it can open or it can close. And essentially what that means is that the switch can be turned on or turned off. It's magnetically controlled via a coil inside here, and it's triggered by a negative output. For the most part, it can be triggered by a positive output, but when you're talking about Compustar specifically, it's triggered by a negative out when armed. So this relay is cool, but as you can see, it's rather large. It's a 30/40 amp relay, and it is old school technology, but works very well. The new generation is these guys here, the FTI-SPTS-U, and what this has been designed to be used for is essentially for push-to-start vehicles, as well as other applications. It doesn't have to be a push-to-start vehicle, but as you can see, this is physically smaller, so, and what that transfers into electrically is that it cannot handle as much current as a larger FT-ELOCK. Now, from a security standpoint, current isn't necessarily something to worry about, or current handling capacity, but it is something that obviously as an installer you need to be aware of depending on what circuit you are cutting. So this is designed essentially with low voltage, or not low voltage, low current circuits that need to be cut, whether they are positive or negative polarity circuits. That's what this is designed for. So what is the difference between the two? Well, you can do a lot of different things with the FTI-SPTS-U based on the configuration of your programmable outputs from the Compustar system that you're connecting to. This is the same for the Chrysler version. For those of you who want to know what the difference is on the Chrysler version, you will notice that the Chrysler version has a bunch of plugs. These are Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep specific plugs that allow you to do a plug and play installation and then plug it into your compatible Compustar controller, which would be the FTCMX or the FTDC3. This particular this particular harness has 2 micro relays. Again, the current handling capacity of this is low and not as much as the standard relay. Now, you can use these in different applications, but essentially on push to start vehicles, you would be preferred be using the FTI-SPTS-U. Now, I can get into the details of exactly how this is configured, but that would take me quite a while. It would be very technical. But essentially what I can say is, to the question, which one is better? I can say it depends on your install application. You can secure a vehicle with both of these devices, or you can secure a vehicle with one or the other, both of which are going to be very secure when paired to a Compustar system. Full disclosure, these are additional purchase. The FTI-SPTS-U doesn't come with the Compustar system. Same thing with the Chrysler version. The FT-ELOCK relay comes in the FT alarmment kit, again, which is an additional purchase option when you buy a Compustar system. If you were going to be equipping a CMX or a DC3, which are controller names, as a full alarm start, then you would be purchasing the alarmment kit. Now, the LT series from Compustar, such as the CS7900 or the CSW900, I might have that part number wrong, but the LT series alarmment starts come with these in the box. Not necessarily the alarmment kit, but it'll come with the relay, a siren, and a shock sensor. So We can definitely make a more in-depth video of all the things you can do with this if you want. Let us know in the comments if that is something that you want to see. The purpose of this video is just to try and answer the question, which one is better? And really and truly, they are both fantastic. If you use them both in a vehicle, you're going to be even more secure than just using one or the other. But if you have a push to start vehicle, my recommendation would be the lower current option. So hope you found this video informative. We will be making more videos like this in the future. I am Jeff at Lockdown Security. This is our shop. Please hit the like button to this video. If you could, subscribe to our YouTube channel. It goes a long way to help us make more videos like this in the future. Thank you for watching.